guys, it's Kathleen again with Easy Breezy Creation. This is kind of a last minute impromptu live. Sorry I haven't been around. We had that really big show this past weekend. It was 3 days long. And the hard part about all of that was it was, I know not in Northern standards cold, but in my standards it was cold. It was about 50 degrees, but it was so super wet, and it was raining. And so, hi Charlene. So anyway, I ended up getting a little sick. I had a head cold going on, so I didn't do any lives. Hello everybody, come in and join me. So I took a couple of days off, and just to try to get feeling a little bit better. But I wanted to take today and show y'all how to make a real simple, easy angel tree topper. Okay, it's really super simple, quick. I did not think, I mean, I know they're a good seller for me on Etsy, but I took some to the show this past weekend and just had them in different colors hanging around. And had to come back home on Saturday evening and make some more, and then almost sold out again. So I figured while I was recreating for this weekend show, I would share with y'all. Again, super easy, low price point, quick, easy, nice gift. You'll love it. So I have two that I'm going to show you that I've already made, and I'll show you how to make them. So I have this one. This is a two-tone. So you can do it with a two-tone color. That's why I went ahead and showed you. Or you can do it with, all the same colors. Real easy. And also, this is more of like a heavier, excuse me. Sorry if I break up, guys. So this one is more of a higher end deco mesh. It's real thick. And this one is more of your thinner. So either way, so if you're just running to your local craft store, either one will work. This is one that I bought offline. I actually got this from Unique in the Creek. I love it. Most of you know I live in Florida. So, and my daughter is a UF graduate. So obviously the orange and blue work really well here. And then this is just more of your traditional ice blue and white. And those that also watch me know that this is my color scheme basically for the year. Everything I seem to be making is in this color. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you what I did to create these. Real super, super easy. I did go ahead and cut my deco mesh. You will need 12 pieces total of 10 by 10 deco mesh. Whether you want it to be a two-tone or you want it to be a single color. So if you're going to do the two-tone, you're obviously going to want to go 6 of whatever your base color is, and then 6 for whatever you want your wings to be. And then if you're going to do all the same color, you're going to do 12. Real easy. So just 10 by 10 of whichever colors that you want. I've even done one that has 3 colors in it, as some of y'all know I have a friend whose son is in the military, so I created like a military marine look of an angel for her to be the guardian angel for her son. So be creative, have fun. You know that's what I like to do. I'm a little bit of thinking outside the box. So we're going to go ahead and get started. What you will need, and I'm going to show you, you will need so 1.5 inch ribbon or 1 inch ribbon, whichever you have laying around the house. It does not have to be wired, or you can have it wired. This is simple. This is using what you have, scraps or whatever, to create this beautiful piece. You would not imagine how easy it is to do. So when you pick your ribbon, your wider ribbon, all you're going to do is cut it at 3.5 inches. You need 3 pieces at the 3.5 inches. I know this is not the color of what I'm going to be doing for the rose gold, but this is going to be the color that I'm going to be using for my daughter's tree topper that she has asked me to make, because it will blend all of the colors that she has on her tree. The ice blue, the white, the silver, the dark blue, everything that she has, and it'll kind of blend it all together for her with the ornaments that she has. So you have 3 3.5 inch pieces. Real simple, right? So all you're going to do, Lay them on top of each other because you're going to want to dovetail the end. Super easy. Again, thank you for those that are watching. This is more like an impromptu. I didn't really post it, but I figured if I'm going to be making them and recreating them for my shop, it's something that y'all have asked about. May as well share with you. So now your ends are all nice and dovetailed, okay? So I'm going to set this one because that's not the one I'm using. We're doing rose gold. So we're going to go ahead and do the ones that I have. All you're going to do is kind of lay them a little overlapping on each other. Just like this. So those that can't see, just a little bit over the top of each other. Just to create just a little bit of dimension. And you're just going to scrunch across the top. So that it kind of gathers it all up. Just so it kind of creates like this, okay? Now this is where you could do one of two things. You can either do what everybody else, I've seen it in numerous ways. You can use a wire, like floral wire, or again, I'm telling you, hi Rose. Again, all I'm trying to do is use what I have laying around the house. So all I did was just take one of my little metallic, because you're not going to see it, pieces of pipe cleaners that I got from the Dollar Tree. Just wrap it around. Make sure it is good and tight, because you don't want this to shift on you. So just twist, 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 just a little piece. It could be even a leftover piece that you had. And then it creates the bib part. That is this part of your angel. So once it's attached, you just kind of spread it out a little bit. But that's creating that piece for you. Set it off to the side. Now you can either go in with, excuse me, a matching 1-inch, whichever one you want, and make another bow to put on top. If that's all you have, don't worry about it. Do that. Okay? Or, hi Tom, you can go in and use the smaller ribbon that you can get from the Dollar Tree. Okay? All you're going to do is just create a simple little bow. So take about 1.5 inches of a tail, make a little loop for the top of your bow here. Twist it in the middle. Make another little bitty loop. And I mean, these loops are not even 1 inch long, guys. It's just simple little loops, okay? Just to create the look that you're after. Cut it off. Back to, you can use wire if you want to, or you can use the little pipe cleaner that you already have set aside and the little extra piece that you have. And all you're going to do is just wrap it around the center and tighten it up to create your bow that you're going to use for this part, the top part of your angel, okay? Just twist, twist, twist. You can straighten it up later. This is not about perfection right now. This is just about securing. So you come in, you straighten it all up. Get it all nice and pretty, however you want it. Okay. So then you've just twisted it. You've made this cute little bow. And this is what you're going to put on top of your bib. So right there. Okay. The other thing, so now you've got, remember, so you've got 3 pieces of 3.5 inch ribbon that you've already cut and secured. Then you've got your little bow that you've made that'll end up going right on top of it, just like this. And then you will need these cute little bells. I got mine from the Dollar Tree. They come in packs of gold and silver and red and green. I mean, you get 45 of them for $1. Okay, so at the end, that just kind of goes right there on top. So that's going to hide all of those pipe cleaners and everything that we've used, or wire or whatever. You will need an ornament of your choice, color coordinating. This is basically a 1.5 inch ornament. You can get them from Hobby Lobby, Dollar Tree, anything else. And all I've done, see, that's the ornament. I've just popped the end off of it. Now, you can leave the end, but I have found that if you go ahead and cut this end off because these are not glass, that it goes and it secures itself a little bit better. It doesn't wobble. So it just pops right off. So now it's all nice and even in there. And then back to just your deco mesh. So you've got all of your prep work done. Oh, halo. You can do a halo of one of two ways. You can do a single pipe cleaner. Hi, Bree. You can do a single pipe cleaner. Or for this one, because of the deco mesh that I'm using being the two-tone here, I kind of wanted to two-tone, right? So all I'm doing is just going to twist it at the top so that it's pieces like this and just wrap. Let nature take its course. Just twist it from the top, holding and just slowly moving down the pipe cleaner. This is giving you that two-tone effect. You can also do this with red and white if you're looking for a candy cane or something when you're making your wreaths. However you want to do it. So just keep twisting all the way down. Just letting your finger guide. So then when it's all said and done, it looks like this. Okay? To make sure it matches or it fits that halo look perfectly, just kind of wrap it around just to get your sizing. That's all you're doing. Yeah, nature take its course. Exactly. All right, so just like this. Twist to the back, just one little twist, because you're going to take this off, and that's going to give it to when you're all done, that halo looks like it actually fits on this, okay? So just continue to twist this pipe cleaner all the way down and just kind of tuck it down to give you that look, because when it's at the end, you're going to be gluing this to the back, okay? So let's get started. If you do not have helpers, and that's why I'm showing you this. If you do not have helpers, find you 2 items that are kind of heavy. This is going to help you get that really, really pretty point instead of more of like that sunflower petal look, okay? So just 2 somethings that are going to help you stretch your mesh. So start with your mesh, okay? Rolly side up. Yeah, like this, okay? Lay it like you're going to do that sunflower that we've all been doing. Put something heavy on this end, something heavy on this end, and kind of pull it out, because I don't have the ability to do all this. So you're going to pull it to the middle, just like you would if you were making the sunflower petal. Here is the difference. This is why mine are a little bit tighter and pointier. Kind of fold this in to the center again. Make a little fold. Fold into the center again. Now scrunch up the middle so that when you take off these pieces, you see how you got this real pretty point? Can y'all see? Instead of it looking so much like a sunflower petal, which, like I said, you can do. Not a problem. I'm not complaining. All right, so I don't have enough hands. So this is where I use my bow maker, my easy bow, or if you have the pro bow, whatever. And then all I do, just so I'm not off to the side, is I just kind of put it down in there, because I am not good enough and I don't want all of my mesh to rise. So we're going to do all of the rose gold first, okay? Again, secure it and pull. Fold to the center like you're doing the sunflower. Fold over. Can y'all see? So it's got this little folded point, and fold right up the middle. It's going to give you your nice little tight point. Just to show you the difference, I'm going to do it the way I was taught originally. And you'll see the difference in the point of the petal. So I was originally taught to do a sunflower. And this is how big your wings get. So then when you start stacking them, they end up rolling like this and flipping and everything else. So this is why. No, Bree, this one is not yours. Your tree is not in this color. Yours is coming later. This is the colors that you wanted, but I am making yours. Okay, again. So you're just going to keep doing this for the 6 that you have. in that color scheme, okay? Let me go ahead and pull these around. If you have, you know, if you're coordinated, you don't have to do this whole holding down thing, but I am not coordinated. They end up wrapping around each other. So fold in, scrunch the middle. And you see how they're all consistent doing it this way? And don't worry if you need to adjust, because at the end you can go back in and adjust. So don't fret any. It's okay. I'm always adjusting. So go to the middle, touch your points here, fold over. I kind of fold mine and kind of crease it a little bit just to hold it down just a touch, especially if you're using thinner mesh, which is fine. Like I said, this is an angel. Their wings are supposed to be translucent. So sometimes I find that the thinner mesh works so much better. Sorry guys. The dog decided to run by and throw my mesh around. All right, again, pull, tuck to the center, fold over, and scrunch. All right? So that is all of your actual angel wings. Now you can keep stacking them. I just like to do it where I can kind of pinch mine off. So I'm going to pull these all out of the Easy Bow Maker or whatever you have securing them. And I'm going to go ahead and stack them. So you want to make sure that all of your folds right here are kind of laying flat. They're not twisted. Sometimes it helps if you already go ahead and kind of curve them a little bit. So lay them in there. Again, if they are not perfect, do not worry, because when we're all done, you're going to be able to fix this, okay? Y'all all know how much Deco Mesh is. So this is, like I said, I sell these on Etsy. And they are $30 on Etsy. Now, the craft show that I went to this last weekend, I'm not going to lie, I did lower the price point a little bit. I mean, I actually went down to $15 since there was no shipping or anything. But you're talking about 12 pieces of mesh. And I figured up the cost of it. And total cost in this is $4.15. When you count the fact of your mesh, you're using you can get 36 pieces of 10-inch from a roll. So, and then your little bell was like 4 cents once you calculated it out. And you're only using, you know, like 80 cents worth of ribbon. And then you get 12 balls from the Dollar Tree. So literally the total cost was like $4.15. So even selling them at $15, I mean, let's just be honest. I mean, you're still making a markup there, okay? But that's going to be the top. See how I just and it's okay, we can go back in, but that's just the top of your wings. See how easy? Now, I find it's easier if I go ahead and secure these and set them off to the side while I'm making the bottom base. But you can do it however you want. You can stack them all on top and do them all at one time if you want to. But this is just, I found it easier. So I'm going to move this off to the side. And I'm going to come in and make my bottom ones with my other mesh. Now this has the rose gold and the cream and a real gold running through it. This actually came from Hobby Lobby, and when I saw it, I fell in love with it. It's a little bit harder to cut because I like to use, especially when I'm doing the angel, I like to use my wood cutter, but this has fiber running through it. So I actually kind of cheated a little bit, and I ran the wood burner all the way where there wasn't, like through the mesh part of it. So anything that's sparkly was mesh. So I ran the wood burner through that, and then I just took my rotor cutter and did all the fibers so that I'd still get that nice, clean, tight cut, okay? So again, here we go. You can do it however you want to. I like it folded this way. heavy object, pull. Alrighty. So we've got it folded over. We're just going to fold again, kind of crease it a little bit. Hi everybody that's watching. Please, if you have any questions while I'm going through this, do not hesitate. So this one, see, we're just going to set it off to the side and do these 6 real quick. These are really, really quick, real inexpensive, and people love them. Love, love, love them. Okay. Fold it over, kind of crease it. My dog has no idea who I'm talking to. He's running around the house looking at me like I'm crazy. Don't forget, I am going to post an event for probably tonight. I have to check with Lori on something I'm creating on the Unique in the Creek board. But once I get it approved, I will post it on the page for the event. Make sure y'all tune in, because I will be doing our giveaway. Yes, that's right. We reached our 500 followers. So I will be doing a giveaway. Again, I had talked about doing a wreath. And I came across this object at a craft show this past weekend. That is amazing. So I know a lot of y'all are crafters yourself. You may not want a wreath. So when I saw this, it was stunning. And you can order it off of Amazon. But it is a little LED battery operated fireplace that is striking. So it is maybe 11, I think it was 11 by 9 by 4 or whatever. But the fireplace inside of it just lights up. And I saw another crafter do it, and she made basically a centerpiece out of it. So I did that too. But I'll post the picture of that on our page. But that fireplace is what I'm thinking of giving away, so I can just ship it straight to y'all from Amazon, and you can create your own little centerpiece. Because you know, us in Florida don't really have fireplaces, but it is beautiful. So I took a video of it all lit up, and I will post it to the page, and y'all can tell me what you think about that giveaway. For those of you that are not crafters and would prefer like one of these cute little angels or one of our candy cane wreaths, I'm fine with that too. I'll gladly make one in your color scheme. But this is just so that those of us that are already making our own designs are not ending up with a design from somebody else. Okay, so we're going to fold that over. So now all of those are done. See how quick and simple? So we're going to bring them back out and do the exact same thing again. Now I will tell you that the ones that have the fiber in it, any type of, tend to be a little bit harder to get to line up and lay flat. So I end up fixing them a lot more at the end, okay? Oh, I'm telling you, Barbara, I have a picture of this. And if you give me a second when I'm done, I've actually got one already decorated, and I will reach over and I will grab it real quick. It is beautiful, and I am not going to lie. It was another designer out of Ocala that had it when I was down there. Amazing lady, very talented, very, very talented. And I fell in love with this fireplace. I'm not gonna lie, it was not my idea. I jacked it right off of her. I'm sorry. I hope she doesn't get mad at me. But I had to have it. I had to have it. So, again, here are all of your pieces. You're just folding them all up. Okay? Oh, yes, that's right. I didn't want to mention it because I wasn't sure if Bree was still doing it. But as most of y'all know, I do this business with my daughter. So I do all of like the wreaths and stuff like that, your centerpieces, anything. And then my daughter does like the keychains and the night lights and the tumblers. So she is giving away a tumbler too. But I will make sure that she is on the live when we do it so that she can tell you all about that. Because I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. Okay, so here's your 6 pieces on your bottom and your 6 pieces for your top. All right. This is where you really need another hand. Now you can see why after doing all these together, so you're just going to set them side by side like this, why I said you need a person. Because my hand is not this big. But you see it's all laid out. It's not even attached yet. And look how pretty. Okay. I missed the comment about Michelle. Hold on. What did Michelle say to me? What did Michelle do? Oh, I know, Charlene. Isn't that crazy? I mean, Michelle like jumped in here. Hey, Michelle. Michelle made me do my first live, and now, you know, it jumped to, 500, and now I'm addicted to it, and it's all her fault. No, I love Michelle. Michelle, we are making an angel tree topper. Real quick and simple. All right, so here we go. You've got them all together. So all you're going to do is just take a pipe cleaner, coordinating color. This has the same gold that's running through it. You never get to know. Oh, I'm sorry. All right, so we're just going to, see, hold it together, take it to the back, and make a quick twist so that they are all nice and together. Super tight. You don't want them to fold over on each other though, so just do a couple of twists and lay it down. See? So this gives you your opportunity when they're secure to go in and kind of fix any, line up any folds. Like this one's a little short, so we're just going to pull it a little bit. It's no big deal. Keep lining up your folds. Getting them all nice and pretty. And making sure they're all nice and the same length. Because what you want when you hold them up is basically for it to create that little circle. Okay. And I'm thank you for those. Like I said, this was an impromptu. I didn't really post that I was going live today. This was just me kind of jumping in. Figured if I was going to make this angel, I had promised y'all a tutorial on it. So what you're basically wanting is when you hold it up for it to create kind of that circular look. So you see how by folding it over in the center like that, you see how, and I'll fix this one because the point's not pretty, but you see how all the points are just pointed all nice and pretty and up instead of rolling over like it does when you do that little sunflower. The pieces are 10 by 10 and there's 12 total of them. Okay? All right, so there's that part of it. It's not done yet. So you've wrapped it around the center. So now what you need to do, because you've got to have something that you can secure this with, right? I have found, because you need 3 pipe cleaners total. I have found if you go ahead and take another one and wrap it, just one little twist, because this is what you're going to attach it to the tree with. Okay, so just do one cute little twist on the back and move it out of your way. Just like that. Just kind of long ways, just get it out of your way. Okay? So now you're going to take all of whichever piece you want to be the bottom. Okay? So I'm doing this one as my bottom. And you're just going to kind of start pulling them together, making sure that you keep the point still going in the same direction. So this is the perfect time if you needed to adjust any of them to keep them points all nice and pretty, that you can do it. So I'm just kind of pulling them down, all down to the bottom. This one got twisted, so he's flipping over a little bit so I can get that point back where I want him. This is where it's easy when you have two-tone, because you don't have to count your pieces. If you were doing all the same color, you would need to make sure 6 are going to the bottom and 6 are staying up top. Okay. So now you've got them all down here at the bottom, all nice and pretty. We'll go back in and fluff that when it's all nice and done. So this is how it is right now. See how it's got this? So about an inch down where my thumb is where you're going to take your other pipe cleaner. Okay. I love rose gold. I am a rose gold freak. So I knew that when I found it on a website in June, I bought 12 rolls of it. I'm not kidding. Because I know how it is at this time of year that this rose gold is going to run out. So all you're going to do is secure it one good time, twist tight, and lay it down. So now I've got it just laying backwards, okay? All right, so here we're going to go. Just take your pipe cleaner, finish off the twist, because you don't want all these little silly pieces running around. So I've taken the two and made them into one. Remember, you still got this one where you're going to attach it. Taking the first one, wrapping it around, turning it into one. So then you're going to take the two and you're going to twist them together. This is going to make it good and tight. Your angel is not going to be flopping around. All right? It's okay. You can watch the replay. So all you're doing, because now it's really good and tight. So you're going to make it to where you can come right up to the top, and then you're going to cut off that excess piece. So you twisted all your pieces together. Because what's going to end up happening is when you attach the head and come down, this is all going to line up together, okay? So that piece that I said is going to attach to the tree, I usually just wrap that back over one more time too. So that holds it in place, okay? So now you've got all of your pieces. This is where you can come back in if you want to. Fluff it all up. Make it all nice and pretty. Fluff away, because you want them all to be nice and the same length and all your points going. Okay, so there's your bottom of your skirt. I'm not really messing with the top, but you see how by fluffing it, now you've got your bottom is lining up with your top, okay? And this side is a little bit shorter, so I'm just going to tug it just a little bit, just to even it out. There we go. So here we go. So now you've got your skirt bottom, and then, oh, now you have to wait, because I forgot to plug in the hot glue gun, but it will not take long. So, any questions while we're waiting on my glue gun to hook up on anything that I've done so far? So we've got 10 by 10 pieces, 12 of them. Okay. And seeing as I'll have more set off to the side while we're waiting on the glue gun, I'll show you, because I know Christina just joined. So Christina, all I did was cut all of my mesh into 10 by 10 pieces and found heavy objects to secure the points. Okay, and then I just kind of pulled. So while my glue gun is all getting nice and hot so that y'all can see what I do next. All right, so then I just fold in like you're making a sunflower. Okay, fold over, kind of push down and crease, and then kind of gather in the middle, and that gives you the points of your angel. Okay, that's all I did for all 12 pieces. Okay, I'll set that to the side because I'll need them again because I'm making more. All right, so there's that. So you're going to need to make sure all of your stuff is out. Yes, Christina, it is 10-inch mesh. So you'll need, it's 12 pieces total. So if you're doing two-tone, you'll need 6 of whatever color you want for the wings and 6 of whatever you want for the bottom. Or I did one that was all the same color, so you could do 12. So this is, and then you would just pull 6 down, okay? So you need to make sure you gather up all your pieces that you're going to be needing. So remember, you're going to need your twist tie halos, okay? You're going to be needing your ornament ball. This is, like I said, it's 1.5 inch. That all I did was got it from the Dollar Tree and cut off the ornament piece at the bottom. So obviously you don't want to use glass. Okay, so that's that. You're going to need your 3 pieces of 3.5 inch ribbon that you've dovetailed and you've gathered together with whatever. You'll need that. That's the bid. And then you will need your bow that you're going to put on top of it that we've already created, and your bell. So make sure you have all of that handy, because that's the finishing pieces of your angel, okay? So we're going to start. This is almost hot enough, yay. You start with your bib piece. This one right here. Okay, so I did it with the gold. Again, I told her you could do it with wire at the beginning, or you can do whatever. So I fold over the bottom piece like that, and I'm just going to attach glue right here. You want to make sure this is on low temp. So glue to the back, not a whole lot. Wrap it up because you don't want all them strings all over the place. And he goes right here. So where this opening is, you're going to glue that right down. So now you've already covered your pipe cleaner on the front. He's good and glued. Give him a second to dry completely. Oh, look, I done threw my head. Okay. Now you have your little gold. Again, whatever the small bow is the coordinating color of everything else that you've got going on here. Your choices. Okay. So you're going to just dab a touch of glue to the back of this. See, strings. And he's going to go right to the very top of where you had put. So he's right there on top. So now that little piece right there is covering whatever you secured the top of this with. So you see where that pipe cleaner is? So now that bow has covered that pipe cleaner. We did keep selling out. Nancy, on Etsy, I charge $30 for these and $10 shipping because I can put it in a smaller box. I was saying that at the craft show, I did drop the price and I sold them for $15. But you literally have less than $4.50 in them because you have $3.33 in the 12 pieces of mesh. Okay, that's if you pay $9.99 for the mesh. Okay, so you're using a third of a roll total for your 12 pieces. And then, you know, you've got 60 cents in ribbon total because you're only using 9 inches of it. 11-inch total, I think, is what it turns out, or 10.5 inches total. So you're not using any of the ribbon. This ribbon is from the Dollar Tree, and you're basically only using 3 inches of that. And then the bells that you put on are also from the Dollar Tree, and you get 45 to a bag. So when you calculate it all up, you have nothing in these. And I have sold 3 or 4 of them on Etsy already. And then I sold out of them at the craft show this weekend. So you're going to put glue on your bell, and the bell goes right in the center of the bow. And now that is covering the little pipe cleaner or ribbon or whatever that you use to make that. So there's that part of it. Okay, see how it's all nice and together? You've got it, all of your pipe cleaners covered. And then the last piece you need. Now this one, I am going to tell you that I don't normally use the bigger ball. This is a 2-inch ball. But the lady who requested this one wanted the bigger head of the angel. So for all of the other ones, I did use the 1.5 inch, but this is like right at 2 inches. So I've popped off the end. You're going to just glue all over the bottom right here where you took it off. Make sure all of your glue is good and on there. So right here up top, in between the wings, make sure you spread them out with your fingers. Otherwise the glue sticks to it. You're going to attach your head. It shows up beautifully on a tree because the mesh is so thin. Oh, it is gorgeous. I actually, one of the other vendors had a Christmas tree out in front of her shop. And she allowed me to put my tree topper on top of it at the show. She was fabulous, and I gave her one for it. So it is beautiful. And they kept going, will it show up? Will it show up? Yes, it shows up beautifully. And then the other thing that is fabulous about it by using the twist ties on the back is that you can hook it to the top of your tree. And like in the case of my friend who has the son in the military, she then can take it off, and it's her guardian angel all year. She's taking it to work with her. So it is a beautiful, beautiful idea. It's perfect for those that are in like nursing homes and can't have anything big. So now they have this beautiful guardian angel with them at all times. It is just the easy, simple, low budget. You will sell them all day. I promise you. And I came across it because I was just using up scrap mesh. Okay, so I still got to attach the halo. I'm just fluffing the wings. They got rolled under a little bit. Okay, so because she wanted the bigger ball, I had to make a bigger halo. Okay, so again, all you're going to do is just put your halo in place where you want it. This one's actually a little too big. So I'm going to just twist it up a little bit. So then you've got your halo, which is a little crooked on him right now. So when you flip this over, and you're going to take your halo down the center of your angel's head right here. Start here at the center. That's where you're going to just basically form this pipe cleaner to the back of your angel's head. Okay? And then you're going to take your glue, and you're going to run a strip from the center of your angel's head straight down to where the pipe cleaner stops. And it's usually right about where the two sections of the two-tone mesh meet. So where your top 6 and your bottom 6. Hi, Erica. So you're going to just attach it. Be real careful not to burn yourself to death. This is where those little thumb things that Michelle always uses would come in handy. Blow on it. I don't know why I think that will work. And I will show you what it's like all said and done. Okay. Now that I've burned my finger to death. You've got your glue up here. Make sure it's all off because you don't want any pieces. And then I have this little extra piece down here that is bothering me. So I just clean it up because I don't want anything hooking on anybody's tree and ripping apart. So this bottom piece that did not get secured all the way, just rip it off. So now you've got your pieces here that you attach to the tree. Your back, see how it all lines up all nice and pretty? So all of those pipe cleaners that you were using are now all yeah, but Michelle, you have them at least, some little finger thingies, but I don't even have them. Okay, so here we go. This is your finished angel. And then, I'll still go in and I'll fluff it up a little bit. Spread out my wings to make sure that they're all nice and puffed up pretty. Facing the same direction. But what do y'all think? Real easy, real simple, low price point. Oh, look. Why don't y'all tell me my little bell fell off because I didn't wait for it to glue all the way? Silly me. This is what happens when you're in a hurry and you don't let the glue dry. All right. And just like that, there's your angel. Any questions on anything that I did? Again, you'll just make sure that when you put it up or you sell it, that you fluff all these out so they're laying one on top of each other. Any questions? Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Barbara. Super easy, super quick. You can use your scrap mesh. You know, you get down where you only have enough to maybe cut like 4 or 5 left or 6. And this is perfect because it's 6 and 6. And you can create something out of that instead of tossing it to the side and waiting on it forever. So no questions? And like I said, you would just hang it. Here, I'll twist it. And move Mr. Grinch for a minute. Let me move him. It was my yesterday creation. Missing the hook. But that's what... Just super quick and easy. And that's what he'd look like on the top of your tree. Now he measures, for those of you that are wondering, he measures from point to point here. He is 18 inches long. And he is 18 wide. So he's 18 by 18. Yes. So that's exactly why I did it. So is like all those little scraps that I had, I needed to find something to do with them. So I looked around. Any other questions? We're going to show y'all how to do this later too. Any cute? My little furry monster. My little Grinchy miss. So I'll show y'all how to do that later also. I've got all kinds of plans for y'all. Yes, it's a she. But isn't that just the cutest little thing? All right, well, if nobody has any other... Oh, wait. Fireplace. Don't go anywhere. So sorry, guys, those that stuck around. This is the fireplace I was talking about. How cool is this? This is what it looks like unlit up. Okay? It's battery operated. It also has a USB port. And look at that. How cool is this? Isn't that awesome? This is what I'm thinking about doing as the giveaway for reaching 500. What do y'all think? Do you like it? Would you rather have this? Or would you rather me make you something? I'm thinking this is pretty awesome. I don't know, Tom, what do you think? I knew you would love it. So this is what I'm thinking is going to be it. And then this will be our giveaway for all of y'all supporting us. And then you just make this really pretty little topper that goes on top. And all I did, because it had handles, I don't want to lift it, but there was a handle underneath this. So it had like 2 little handle holes. So all I did was take the handle off and attached my centerpiece that I made right to it so that this comes off. It's not glued to it. It's just attached with some pipe cleaners. And then you could change it out for all the seasons. So you've got a fireplace and Christmas is over. So now you could do something springy with it if you want to. Yes, Michelle, I have your address. So this is what I think is going to be the giveaway. So when I go live, and I'm going to check and see who has an event, because the next thing I'll make is on the Unique in the Creek live. So I need to create an event for it. But when I go live, make sure y'all are paying attention and come and watch me. That way, when y'all come and watch, I will be announcing who our winner is of this I thought this was fabulous. So this is what we'll be giving away. Even Miss Lori from Miss Unique in the Creek and Miss Monkey and all of those that stop in, even they would want this. I mean, it is just adorbs for those of us that don't have fireplaces. So again, this is the giveaway, and Bree will be making a giveaway for a custom tumbler. So make sure y'all watch. I will post it on the page, and we thank you so much. If you have no more questions, I appreciate it, and really, 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 really so much, guys. I'm not sure, Barbara, about what time. I will post it on the page. I need to check with the event page for Unique in the Creek to get it logged on and actually create an event for that giveaway she's doing for the Mevo. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, Michelle wants this. Wait till rose season, Michelle. Y'all can duke it out. It'll be fine. But yes, it's gorgeous, and this is what it is, and I hope y'all love it. I love the fireplace. I know. I'm telling y'all, a lady at a craft show had it. I asked her very nicely where she got it. She would not share her information. So Google and Amazon were my friend. So I Googled it, found it on Amazon, fell in love with it, had it here in 2 days, and made my own. So I thought it'd be the perfect giveaway for y'all. So, all right. If nobody has any questions, where did I get the fireplace? Amazon. I don't mind sharing it. They have all kinds of different ones. This one is the, let me make sure I'm telling you the right size. This one is the 11 by 9 by 5. So 11 by 9 by 5 one. Don't let them know the day of the giveaway. Y'all are, look at y'all. Y'all are so funny. It's okay, because it's everybody that's going to be, that's been kind of watching. Because I really want it to be open, and I'll ask them exactly how I need to do it. Maybe I need to do it from a time frame or whatever. But I wanted to show that I really do appreciate all of y'all coming in and supporting me and helping me and Bree grow our business. And I really do appreciate it. So anyway, Amazon, they have them, the fireplace. They have them in this size. They have them in a smaller size that's like, I want to say it's like 9 by 6 by something. It was, and then they have them in lanterns, but I really wanted this one. This is the one I want. So if anybody doesn't have any questions, again, thank you so, so much. And I'm going to let you go because they're doing leaf blowing outside. Hi, I'm so glad you're watching. Please make sure that you come back and check the replay, okay? All right, guys, I really appreciate it, and I will post on the page exactly when I'm going to be going live, and I'll give you more than a 5-minute notice. All right, thanks, guys. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.